What's up, guys? Welcome back to Unparalleled Universe for another action figure review, and today we'll be looking at the SH Figuarts Iron Man Tony Stark figure from Bandai. And here's a quick look at him in the packaging. Along the side here you get a shot of the figure, then the figure itself and the accessories that it comes with. And then on the back of the package you get a couple shots of the figure and you can see his accessories and things like that, and they got him in a couple cool poses. And then on the top and bottom of the figures it says Tony Stark and a little bit of information about Figuarts, and then on the side it says Tony Stark along the plastic piece there. And I really like this packaging. It's collector friendly and the figure looks really nice displayed in there, so it's very cool. For his articulation, his head is able to go side to side and it could tilt a pretty nice amount, and it could go down about that much. It has movement at the lower neck and at the head, so he could come up about that much. And then for his torso, he has two joints mid-torso and then at the waist. And using both of them together, you get a lot of nice movement. You could go forward about this much. And then you could get him to go back about that much. It's a really nice amount using both of those torso joints there. And then he can also tilt a pretty good amount. Could tilt both ways here. So it's a really nice amount of tilt. And it could also twist a little bit. It's a little tough to get him to twist, but he can do it. From both of those joints actually, he's able to twist. And then for his arms, they're able to come out to the side. And he's got like the butterfly shoulders kinda. Or it moves kinda like the butterfly shoulders, but it's not really a butterfly shoulder, it's just a ball joint that moves around. So his arms could come out to the side about that much, and then they could come around. Then he's got a swivel here at the shoulder. Then he has single jointed elbows, but they get a nice amount of movement and they have a swivel. Then at his wrist he has a swivel and hinge. And then for his legs, they're able to come out to the side about that much. And then they come to the front about that much. And then they go back a pretty nice amount too. And then he has single jointed knees, but they have a good range of motion. You're also able to swivel here at the hip, so you get his leg to swivel a little bit. Then down here at the foot you could swivel, and you could get his foot to tilt down about that much, and it could tilt up about that much there, and then it can rock pretty easy. And then he has toe articulation. So he has a really nice amount of articulation, and you know, all the plastic and stuff on his torso is pretty soft and it kind of moves around, so it doesn't really get in the way of the articulation. And as for his accessories, he comes with a couple different sets of hands. He has a set of fists, and then he also has a set of open hands, and then he has a set of gripping hands, but he doesn't have anything that he could grip with his gripping hands. He doesn't come with any accessories that fit into his gripping hands or anything like that. And he comes with interchangeable forearms, and these armored arms come with a set of fists and a set of open hands. And that's really cool. That's really awesome. And in addition to interchangeable forearms, he comes with interchangeable lower legs, so you could have them just like that. And I think that's dope. I think that's such a cool idea. And then he comes with this cool stand, and it comes in 4 pieces, and then you just have to assemble it. It comes with the 3 outside pieces and then the middle piece, and it's pretty easy to assemble. It takes some figuring out a little bit, but for the most part you just clip it together and it comes together pretty easy. I had some trouble at first, but after I figured it out, it was really simple. And yeah, here we go. So yeah, you just connect it together just like that and stuff. And then once it's together, it looks just like that. And I think this looks really cool. It's nothing too crazy or, you know, super detailed or anything. It's pretty simple, but it looks nice. This is sculpted details throughout the whole thing, you know, but it just didn't require anything too crazy. There's not really too much paint, just the silver pieces are painted. And this is what Tony Stark looks like standing on there, and that is so dope. That's such a cool like accessory for him to come with. This could have been a really like basic, boring figure, but with the interchangeable arms and legs and this base, it's super dope. I'm really happy with it. And for some size comparisons, here he is next to Figuarts Captain America and Figuarts Ant-Man. And here he is next to Rebel-Tech Deadpool and Black Series Boba Fett. And then here he is next to Marvel Legends Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales and Marvel Legends Pizza Spider-Man. And here he is next to Figuarts Mark 45 and Comic Cave Mark 42. And here's a closer look at the head sculpt, and man, they killed it on the head sculpt. It's crazy. I always feel like Figuarts is kind of up and down when it comes to normal face sculpts, but here they're definitely up. They did such an amazing job. Look at like all the little facial hair on him. It's like not too much or anything. You got the little sideburns, and his hair is nice. It's black with some like brown shading, but it kind of looks a little goldish, kind of like the Figuarts Luke Skywalker, just a tiny bit. But yeah, it definitely looks good. Yeah, it's like a perfect likeness to Robert Downey Jr. It's insane for like how good it is at 6 inch. It's super crazy. I'm so happy with the way that the face sculpt came out. And as for the rest of the figure, there's sculpted details in here. There's a bunch of texture on his shirt. It looks really good. They did a nice job. On the back, you got some texture also. And yeah, there's sculpted details everywhere on this guy. The jeans are sculpted really nice, as you can see here. And then the armor pieces. Oh, you can see here that the armored leg does add a little bit of height to him, which is cool. That makes sense, so that's cool. But yeah, this is sculpted really good too, and painted really nice. And as for the articulation, it seems like it's less articulated than a normal Figuarts figure, but it does have rocking ankles. They don't twist. Comes up about that much. And you've got the toe articulation too. But yeah, like I said, it's sculpted really nice, just like a regular Figuarts Iron Man. And then up here on the arm too, the arm is sculpted really good. It does, his arm doesn't bend as much as the arm without the armor, as you can see here. A little bit of a difference. But yeah, it's not a big deal at all. But yeah, the armored arm is sculpted really good too. As you can see here. Has a nice paint job to it too. The nice golden red. Let's see here. One thing that kind of sucks when you're moving him around, his shirt can kind of get caught on his pants there, as you can see, so you got to kind of tuck it under there. Kind of gets annoying, but not really a big deal. And then here where his arc reactor's at, that looks pretty cool too. For the most part, my paint is good. It looks like I got like a little smudge or something right there. I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, it looks good. But yeah, for his arc reactor, it's kind of cool. They have like a little bit of sculpted creases around it to kind of look like it's pushed out a little bit. I think that's a really nice detail. I kind of wish that the arc reactor was a little bit brighter, like a brighter color blue, but it does look really good and it's painted really nice. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, the details all around are really good. So overall, I'm really happy with this figure. I'm way more happy with this figure than I thought I would be. You know, I was excited about it, and you know, I purchased it expecting to like it and stuff like that, but I didn't think I would like it as much as I do. Yeah, he's a really good figure. The sculpt is amazing. All the details really good, and oh, and the accessories are really cool. I really like the arm pieces. I mean, the armored pieces, they look really nice. It definitely adds to a figure that could have just been a boring character. I mean, a boring figure, because it's just, you know, Robert Downey Jr. and some clothes and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really amazing. And I really like the stand. Iron Man looks so dope hanging out on that stand. It's awesome. But yeah, I definitely recommend picking this guy up. He came out really nice. I'm so happy with it. But yeah, the highlights are definitely the sculpt and the accessories. But the articulation is really good too. Like I said, the plastic is soft and it kind of shifts, so it doesn't get in the way when you're trying to pose him and things like that. So he's really cool. The one minor drawback on this figure was that I wasn't able to take the Tony Stark head and put it on the Iron Man Mark 45 from Figuarts. For some reason, yeah, they didn't make it so you could change the heads. I thought that was really strange. But yeah, the neck was too big and it wouldn't fit inside of the Tony Stark head. But yeah, I thought that was kind of crazy. You would think that they'd make it so you could switch them around and stuff. But Yeah, they didn't. I don't know if it'll work on any of the other Iron Man or Figuarts Iron Man figures, but it definitely didn't work for the Mark 45. But aside from that, he's a really amazing figure, and I'm super happy to have him, and I definitely recommend picking him up. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to check out CoolToyReview.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you like the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool stuff. And that's it. Thank you very much. Peace.